It's time for the Comedy Potluck Christmas Special. Get ready. It's gonna be full of laughs. And who knows, maybe Santa Claus himself will make an appearance. That's all tonight on Comedy Potluck's Christmas Special. We interrupt this Comedy Potluck Special Christmas Special to bring you a special news conference. Now, waiting for you is the very special Governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us at this emergency press conference. We may have time for some questions after, but let's get right to it. At 2:30 Eastern Time this morning, Santa Claus was found and arrested. I'd like to thank all the detectives, the cops, and the mayor who helped us track him down. This morning's victory was the result of a 10-month covert mission at the North Pole. So why do we tell you this? Well, it turns out that Santa Claus was not the kind of guy we thought he was. Okay? Old Saint Nick was the original super spreader of COVID-19 on December 25th, 2019. While he was spreading the so-called joy and Christmas cheer to all the good boys and girls, he was also spreading a very deadly virus to those same good boys and girls. So, he had to be dealt with. I think we have a clip on the matter. Do we have a clip?
Yeah, hold on, boss. We're getting that up right now.
Okay, we do have the clip. Thank you. Let's roll the clip.
Don't arrest!
Oh, here he is. Such a disgrace. Such a disgrace. Oh, look at him.
Set Santa free. Let Father.
Those people have no idea what they're talking about. No, if only people listen to science.
What's your name, officer?
Look at that.
Schaefer?
Look at that Santa Claus.
Officer Schaefer?
Why are you arresting Santa Claus, officer?
I was being nice. Santa was being nice.
Okay, so folks, as you can see, Santa Claus was clearly not within his normal capacities to do it. Excuse me 1 second. Yes? Oh, you're telling me this now. Folks, okay, this just in, we got some disturbing news over the wire. I regret to inform you that last night, Santa Claus was found dead in his cell. Unfortunately, there was a 3-minute cut in the camera surveillance footage, and by the time it was restored, Santa was lying dead and on the floor of an apparent suicide. You know, why would we say this? Clearly, there are children watching right now. Kind of seems like a touchy subject, but just want everyone to know, do not go out on the streets tonight, okay? We all know that Santa was already depressed for a long time. This was bound to happen. This is what we call something that was going to happen in the first place. But also understand, there is no excuse to not watch a prisoner that was previously on suicide watch.
We interrupt what was admittedly not a news broadcast to bring you this actual news broadcast and some late-breaking news.
Chuck, this is Larry, and let me tell you, news of Santa's death has sparked outrage across the globe. Demonstrators on all 7 continents are demanding answers. It seems like the whole world is falling apart over this horrible Christmas catastrophe. One shudders to imagine who might fill the power void left by such large, lovable figures as Santa Claus and all of his friends and reindeer. Oh, how I miss them so. Oh, how I want to commit horrible acts of violence without him overseeing.
My goodness, I can't watch it anymore. I mean, I've been dead for less than 20 years, and the whole planet's going to hell. I can't believe those damn dirty Democrats killed Santa Claus. Somebody's gonna need to get down there and do something about it. Well, Nance, looks like the Gipper's gonna have to win one more for the world.
Santa Claus is dead. The world has lost its head. Someone please come down to earth to fill his shoes instead. We need a hero now. We need him bad and how. We need a brand new Santa, and I think he's coming now.
Oh, Reagan Claus, Ronald Reagan Claus. Santa's dead, but don't you dread, 'cause here comes Reagan Claus. Nancy's here to bring us cheer and give the sleigh a push. And if we crash, we'll hand the lash to George and Barbara Bush. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm Ronald Reagan Claus. A few hours ago, a horde of angels summoned me from the heavens and returned my discorporated soul to what was left of my body. A few touch-ups at the plastic surgeon later, and well, here I am. I'm so glad to be back here to save Christmas. This Christmas, we're getting the North Pole off the backs of the American people and setting you loose to do what you do best. We're tired of Santa's no-growth policy that means smaller slices for the rest of us. We can have a bigger slice of the pie, and today I'm going to tell you how. Before the Reagan Claus administration, Santa would visit every house across the world, delivering presents for all. Sounds a bit like Bernie Sanders to me. Well, no surprise, the costs were enormous. And I don't mind telling you this, but the North Pole was running a deficit of over $1 trillion. At any rate, by 2030, the whole operation was going to go bankrupt. Santa was begging for PPP loans, and Mrs. Claus was camming on OnlyFans. Dancer and Prancer burgers were sold for exorbitant sums on eBay. Things were getting bad. To cut costs, my administration has assembled a team of elves and non-union postal workers to deliver this year's presents to the wealthiest and most accessible neighborhoods of this world. Our Yuletide relief package guarantees a needed boost to our nation's CDP. That's our Christmas Present Index, and will ensure our continued prosperity. Now, some of you less fortunate Americans out there are undoubtedly asking yourself, what about me? Well, the principles of the free market teach us that when rich kids get more presents than they could ever want or need, they inevitably return some. And among those attempted returns, there's always a certain percentage that can't be returned. And some percentage of those go to charity drives like Toys for Tots. So all you'll have to do is find your local neighborhood community center and find out what day the charity toy drive takes place, and just go collect your belated Christmas gifts. And tell them Ronnie sent you. I know austerity might sound scary, but if anyone knows how to tighten his heart, it's... Hey, let's try that again. Now, I know austerity might sound scary, but if anyone knows how to tighten his belt, it's old St. Reagan Claus here. And the one thing that keeps me going are the letters I get from children from all around the world. And this one right here comes from Stan Krupinski. He's in the 4th grade, and he writes, Dear Reagan Claus, my family lives inside a station wagon with flat tires. Last month, my father lost his job at the plant, and he was so ashamed he abandoned us. A few weeks ago, my little sister Jamie died, and so desperate for protein, we cooked her and ate her. Sorry. Recently, we've run out of sister meat, and I don't like the way my mom licks her lips every time she looks at me. Sometimes, instead of calling me Stan, she calls me Ham. Life is so desperate, but the one thing that keeps me going is the knowledge that on Christmas Day, we can go to Toys for Tots and pick up a Furby or a Real Monsters Pez dispenser that some rich kid threw away. Thank you, Reagan Claus, for making the tough choices this Christmas. With love, Ham. P.S. Please send any canned food you may have. Cat and dog food accepted. Wow, Ham, that's lovely. And you know, I'll wake up every morning thinking about you. And Ham, I bet you're glad that under Clausonomics, you don't have to ask your government for canned goods anymore. You can just go down to your local community center to receive whatever discarded presents Reagan Claus gave to the wealthiest 1%. Now, Reagan Claus may not have as many presents as old Santa, but I've got something better to ease the burden this Christmas season. McDonald's and fantastic entertainment. In fact, tonight is a potluck of Christmas entertainment. It's comedy potluck. Now, this isn't a comedy welfare scheme where everyone just lines up for some uniformly rationed out government jokes. No. This is an open mic. Comedy potluck is the American people doing what they do best, and through their grit and determination, writing sketches, performing original characters, and making videos, and all sorts of creative things. Well, let's not delay any longer. Our first performer of the show is one of my all-time favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, please tuck her in for the Midnight Gardeners League.
Christmas, the time of year we're used to spending with friends and
Am I
family.
off the screen?
But in a different year,
Okay,
aren't
that's
you
your
ready
job
to
line.
listen to some different Christmas
I mean,
classics? Presenting
ugh.
now, that's what I'm calling Christmas Volume 1
That was
from
a
the
lot
Midnight
of
Gardeners
fucking
League,
cotton
the
going into my
perfect
mouth.
holiday gift.
All I want for Christmas, all I want for Christmas, all I want for Christmas is from a cat to become a man. We'll go to the courthouse, we'll get really wed. We'll go to the courthouse, we already share a bed.
With new interpretations of old favorites like
Please come, ye merry gentlemen, please come without delay. This glory holds the best in town, these men have been waiting all day. To come it should not take half an hour, so hit me with your spray.
and exciting new classics you'll love to share.
Merry
Can I take the clicker for a second?
I stole your mail and threw it all
right, I'm good.
on your yard. Merry Christmas. Dr. Robinson called in a festive bomb threat.
And of course, something for the lovers.
Christmas tree
My mom-
sex, Christmas tree sex.
My mom called the
shattering
remote in my
ornaments,
house the
get
flippy.
neck
But I don't-
fortune.
I mean, it doesn't.
Don't ask me how that works,
It was just when I was a
but
kid.
it
I heard
works.
and I was like, what is this?
So call today. The Midnight Gardeners League presents Now That's What I'm Calling Christmas Volume 1
Okay.
on 687 CDs and providing over 12 minutes of music.
Okay, so I saw a lot of things in the chat about my looks. Was getting some questions about how I grew this beard just since my press conference yesterday. You know, they would like to know these answers to the question. Well, unfortunately, due to some phenomena I cannot explain, okay? I woke up this morning with a beard, and by lunchtime, my whole body was covered in this hair. Much like my great state got covered in snow this week. Yep. Some say, I look like the Grinch, but I don't see it. So, why do I tell you this? I don't know. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we do the next video? I don't want to talk about me looking like the Grinch. I don't think I look like the Grinch. We're going to bring up Dana Flightman. Okay, for the next video. Thank you very much, Dana.
With about the same level of nuance and sophistication with which I first learned it in Hebrew school. So we're in Greece. It's a long time ago. And King Antiochus comes to power. And it turns out he's anti-us. He wants the Jews to stop being Jews. He messes up the temple. He's going to make it all Zeusy and shit. So the Maccabees are sexy Jew fighters. And they're like, no. So they fight Antiochus's people. Also Maccabee means hammer. And they totally win. So they get to the temple. They're like, we got to get rid of these Zeuses and pigs. Okay, we got to purify this. Let's light this menorah. But, oh man, there's only this tiny bit of oil. It's only going to last us one day, even though we need it to last 8 days. And a miracle happened. This oil lasts us 8 days until we can get more. And to remember that a little goes a long way, we annually eat a ton of fried foods with an excessive amount of oil and engage in consumerism each Hanukkah. So everyone knows that that was the last time the Jewish people had any conflict, and since then there's been no adversity. But you're probably thinking, well, what happened to the Greeks? Are they okay? Did they in any way create the stories and institutions that undergird modern democracy? I don't know. I mean, it's all Maccabee to me, but what happened with the Greeks, And I feel a little bad that we beat them so bad that no one remembers them. So just kind of as, not an apology, but as like a shout out, I'm going to summarize the rise and fall of the Greek Empire now. So the Big Bang creates everything, including Greece, presumably. Then there's some dinosaurs, don't want to leave them out, gone too soon. Sparta happens, okay, sometime after that. Some time passes, there's not really a lot going on in Greece. Until in 1997, Hercules is released. Now this is a good movie. We're talking 84% on the tomato meter. It's not Little Mermaid, but we're kicking off the Disney Renaissance here, team. And while we're still hyped on Hercules, My Big Fat Greek Wedding comes out in 2002. Roger Ebert likes it. It's like the sleeper hit of 2002. Some context, at this time, Greek yogurt extremely popular in the United States. So it really seems like the Greeks are on top to stay. But fast forward to 2016, it's Trump's America, and My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 comes out with a devastating 27% on the tomato meter. New York Times hates it. Rolling Stone calls it a big fat waste of time. Moorhead at Ha Ha claims The Atlantic, and the Post doesn't even want to discuss the matter. Months after this movie comes out, Greek yogurt declines significantly. Check the date on this article. Less significant, but still worth mentioning, the Greek economy collapses right around this time. So that's the history of Greece and what happened. In conclusion, don't mess with Jewish people, because this could also happen to you. And may your light shine like a menorah. So gather round while I tell you this.
Well, that was quite a video. Let me tell you, I haven't seen a video like that since Rock Hudson did a video. And it was a very good video. I was very shocked to find out later that he was gay. But that's just life in the business, you know? It's mostly gays in Hollywood, I'll tell you. Anyway, I don't think that's politically incorrect to say. I think that's just a matter of fact. You can check old Wikipedia on that one. Anyway, where was I? I know we have another performer coming up, and it's somebody that I profoundly respect, and well, I hope her video's ready to go, because I don't want to Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is another wonderful performer that our horrible Democratic governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, wants to. What Andrew Cuomo wants to do is take away these laughs, all these happiness. Okay, people like the person coming up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please get ready for the laugh of your life from Joanna Harris.
Hi, my name is Joanna Harris, and I'm an influencer. So many of you ask me all the time, Joanna, what is the secret to your success? And I always say, it all starts with my morning routine. I start my day by waking up. I wake up anytime between 4 and 11 a.m. First thing I do is touch my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Then I play on my phone for about 45 minutes. My favorite thing to do is to go on iBuyDirect.com and try on different glasses.
Reagan over here, he thinks that calling me by my father's name is an insult, that it's a negative.
It's so easy and fun to try on different pairs. So I take a big poop every morning, per my guru's recommendation. He says that starting off the day with a cleansed body is a good way to start off the day with a cleansed mind. I like to use this Hello Kitty toilet paper. It's super cute. I got it at H Mart. I don't know if you can see, but there's little pictures of Hello Kitty and her bear friend on it. It's super cute, but also the little ridges of the design really help clear out the duty from my tuchus. So highly recommended, but if you're going to do a morning BM, pretty much any toilet paper will work. 2-ply, of course. Here, what's this? I really like to start off my day making coffee, so I just grabbed myself a nice ice-cold Pio-Po. Pio-Po. It'll help you pee and po. For breakfast, I just like to snack on some vitamins. They're yummy, they're low calorie, and they're good for you. So, yeah. This is Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty, and it is raspberry flavored. Supports energy, immune, and bone health. I'd kill for you. I'd die for you. You are my fish. I love you, Pierre. Pierre, watch this.
Then it's time to catfish my old high school gym teacher. Don't ask me why. I have my reasons. Currently, he thinks I'm movie and TV star Claire Danes.
Starring in Stage Beauty 7. I mean, the way I see it, I feel like my boss has to give me a raise, you know? I mean, where would she be without me? I mean, I do everything. I do the papers, I do the reading. You know, my coworkers don't do that. Are you listening? Yeah. No, I've thought about going back to therapy, yeah. And by the time I'm done with all of that, I'm ready for my afternoon nap. See, just a number of really simple things combined together can help prepare me for the most essential parts of my day. For more tips and tricks and things to talk about with your fish, don't forget to subscribe. You won't regret. Until next time.
Okay. So I did not care much for President Reagan calling me by my father's name. Some might perceive that as a negative. Some might also perceive as a negative that our mics were on and hot before. But you know what most people don't know is that in medicine, negative results are actually a positive. You know, this is also similar in golf. You know, even when you drive a ball, it could still end up in the hole. So in summation, bad is good at the same time, and I'd like to introduce. I'm gonna keep talking in summation, no summation, because I would like to tell more about how bad can also be good. Thank you very much. Just like speaking, we have Mike Bach here with us, someone we're definitely not going to talk over and definitely going to turn the mics off for.
Arise from your slumber. Your eyes do not deceive you. It is I, a ghost from the past. I am a mournful spirit, and I mourn for your eternal soul. Do you not recall your mistakes, your vanities? You must change before your chains become as long as mine. I will show you what happened that night. You were here one evening, right in this suburban home, for a Christmas party that nearly damned your soul. You started by ringing the doorbell. Hello, come on in out of the cold party's just getting started. Say, I don't think we met before. My name's Greg. Double order on the G's. Just one thing we're asking all the guests. Can I get you to leave your shoes in the mudroom? We just Stanley steamered the carpets. Do you remember what you said to poor Greg? Oh no, I'm just finding out that people can't see my screen. Let's try this again. I'm all discombobulated from the spirit world. What about now? Anything? Okay, here we go. This is the part you were supposed to be seeing earlier. That's me, a ghost with chains. Can you still not see it? Oh no! Which button should I press? What if I stopped Cam? Why don't you come back to me? Oh, this is the button that I'm supposed to be pressing. What about now? I wonder if it's on the loose end. Oh no. This was bound to happen. I've done a bunch of these over quarantine. Why don't we come back to this one?
All right, you're on.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, that was a total shit show, and I haven't seen anything this bad since Oliver North and all that Iran stuff that I don't remember, and I had no recollection of happening. But I was told, and that's not an Alzheimer's joke. All right, that's actually what he said at the time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to give you something to make you laugh. Some good comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Eileen Haley is one of my favorites, okay? So get yourselves ready for the laughs and the yucks and the jokes. Here comes Eileen. Take it away.
Yeah, I know. I understand that you're depressed, and definitely I get that. But you're wasting a perfectly beautiful, sunny afternoon listening to, I would call the morbid end of the Joni Mitchell spectrum. Like it was a rainy night. We took a taxi to your mother's home. She lived in Florida. She left you with your father's gun alone. I mean, this is not the thing that's going to uplift your spirits. I mean, Joni Mitchell, she has a lot of good songs that could be fun to listen to, like My Analyst Told Me. That one out of my head. That one. How about Pave Paradise, put up a parking lot, and Playing Real Good for Free? I mean, there's any number of very good Joni Mitchell songs you could be listening to, but you seem to be bogged down by this, post-Thanksgiving, pre-Christmas blues. And I don't know how you're going to get out of it. I mean, you keep harping to me on my lack of finding you turkey bones to chew on after Thanksgiving, when you know full well I went out there on Thursday night, Friday morning, Saturday morning, Sunday morning, noon, night, looking for some turkey leftovers for you. But the neighbors, they must be making soup or something. They had nothing. They had nothing. So, and I know you wanted that little wishbone or little, wishbone ritual that you enjoy every Thanksgiving. Usually I can find a wishbone. I couldn't even find that. I'm sorry. Okay, no. Wait a minute now. You're talking about, can I get you some ham for Christmas? I mean, this is outrageous. You know, I am a vegetarian and I want to just settle something right now. This year, I am not making any of those butter cookies. I mean, I know that you love them and they are delicious. I mean, but I am not going to be baking with any more animal fats. No more animal fats. Okay. I am going vegan. You're just going to have to live with that. I mean, if you're going to be my cat, you don't have much choice. I'm sorry. I am giving you that crappy canned food that stinks to high heavens. What more do you want? I mean, don't worry. Okay. I want to reconcile a little bit because I got you something pre-Christmas gift. It's a little early, but I've been watching that show, The Crown, right? It's on TV and it's all about the British royal family. And I noticed, like, the British royal family, they're having so much fun. What a happy bunch, So I was thinking, what makes them enjoy their lives so much? And so I did a little research. And in many of the pictures, I found that mostly the females, I haven't noticed any of the men wearing these, but they go to the races, they go to weddings, they go to little polo matches and things like that. And they tend to wear these beautiful, beautiful hats that are just so adorable. So I've gotten one for me. Let me try it on. Oh, yes, look at that. Wow. And honey, I got one for you too. All right. What do you think? You like this one? I see you're kind of glowing looking at me like that. Oh, baby, what's this? Your teeth? You're obsessively flossing again? Please don't worry about your teeth. They look beautiful. Look at them. They're so even. Really, don't worry about your teeth. Look, this is what I got for you. You're getting very excited. I'm excited too. But close your eyes. Go ahead, close your eyes, please. You're not going to close them? Okay. Don't close them. But you can't look behind you because it's coming behind you. It's coming behind you. It's swooping down on your head. I got you. Your own little spectator. You look so cute. So, what do you say? What do you say? You feel a song coming on? Great. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. Go for it. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. Oh, come on now. That's not going to work. No, I'm sorry. I tried everything and still the morbid songs. Okay. Still those morbid songs. Enough.
Yes, hello, we're back. You know that they say that I've been looking like the Grinch and acting like the Grinch, but I gotta say, that video made my heart grow 3 times larger. Okay, thank you very much. What a funny joke from Andrew Cuomo over here. Okay, just Mr. Governor. Okay, so we got Mike Bach again. We're putting them in. We're gonna share the screen. We're gonna make sure it works. We're gonna figure it out. Sharing is caring, especially at this time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing gifts, but not with each other. Perhaps a virtual gift. Maybe you can unwrap a present over Zoom.
Okay. Ready?
Sure. Let's go. Mike Bach. Here it comes. Coming to you live. Mike Bach. Mike Bach in a screen share.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, Mike Bach, we can see the screen.
Okay. This is the part I said earlier. I am a ghost from your past, and I'm here to tell you your life is filled with regret and everything. I'm taking you back to a time that was bad. It was a party. Remember this? You were here for a Christmas party that nearly damned your soul. It's Greg. You get to see him now. He's welcoming you in. He's got a joke about his name. He's holding a cat. He wants you to leave your shoes in the mudroom because you just Stanley steamed the carpets. But what did you say to poor Greg? Do you remember when he asked you not to track in mud? Think hard on this. Look back deep into your memory. Did you tell him, of course, or did you tell him that you would prefer to leave on your shoes? Wow, okay. I'd prefer to leave them on. That's right, you said you wanted to leave them on. You thought you were too cool for clean carpets. Poor Greg was up until 4 a.m. crying because you ruined his floors and, more importantly, you hurt his feelings. What callousness, what cruelty towards your fellow man. But it is not too late. We must continue while your fate can still be changed. What did you do? Did you go outside to vape? Or did you look at the decorations? You have a jewel, but it doesn't have any of the good flavors anymore. Remember cucumber? That was a good one. Or did you look at the decorations? Oh, I'm seeing vape. The fetters of regret hang like a millstone upon your soul. You went outside to vape, but you shouldn't have, because that's where you ran into Denise. Yes. Good to see you. Why don't I give you a tour around the house? Here's the living room. The garage is through that door. Do you like what we did with the place? Greg and I wanted our house to have kind of a casual, rustic-y vibe. You know, something that shows off who we are as a couple. Well, what do you think? Do you think the place looks good? You think it reminds you of Pottery Barn? I don't think you would say anything else other than that to Denise. I just, we spent a lot of time decorating this place, and we wanted to show our personalities, and I get so caught into it. Pottery Barn? What the hell? They say honesty is the best policy, unless you're talking to Denise. She was absolutely devastated by your faint praise. It ate away at her. She joined a gang. Now she sells drugs to children. And then, after that, he went for a refreshment. But which one? There were two choices, if you recall. One of them was eggnog. The other was a Grinch cocktail. Oh, you were so thirsty. You got the Grinch cocktail. Would that the Grinch cocktail taste as sharp as the bitter sting of regret. Because that's when you remembered green drinks give you diarrhea, and you ran straight to the bathroom. But there was someone ahead of you in line. It's fine, you can go ahead of me. What did you tell Marcus? Did you accept his kindly offer? Or did you think the nicer thing to do was to not spray diarrhea on the floor? Think back. Look deep into your memory. Seeing, okay, thanks. Your chains will rattle as loud as mine. You failed poor Marcus. He had to use the bathroom so badly. When he finally got to use the toilet, he was in such a rush. He was just a little too careless with the zipper. He sliced off his penis. Oh, oh God. Oh, what little light of your soul remains. Wasn't there something else you did that fateful evening? Is it white elephant or charades? Which of the two Christmas parties did you do? Fun games, but nothing is less fun than damnation. I'm seeing white elephant. Yeah, that was fun. But then something else happened. You ran into Matt and Janet. No! Look at our ugly sweaters. Aren't they funny? What did you tell them? Did you say, Matt, Janet, you guys look great? I mean that as a genuine compliment. Hilarious. Please do not interpret this any other way. Matt and Janet, my friends. I have seen funnier. Oh no. Oh no. Let's tell them they were hilarious. That would be the nice thing to do. Our names are Mike and Jessica. Wow, fuck you. Your callousness ate away at Mike and Jessica for days. Was all they could think about. Their marriage on the rocks, they decided the only thing that could rekindle the old flame was a baby. That baby grew up to be Adolf Hitler. It is almost dawn. We're at the end of our long journey. Well, I think the message here was crystal clear. Any questions? No. I hope you pay attention to my advice, or else I'll see you in hell. Ooh.
Well, that was pretty scary. I tell you, Mike Bach, he's one of the funniest people I know. And the laughs just never stop with Mike Bach. And that really proved it, you know, that really hammered that point home. Just watching Mike Bach make us all laugh for those few moments in a world that's full of hatred and chaos and death and sadness, it's nice to have a ghost. You know, it's nice to feel represented. Everybody's talking about diversity and representation nowadays, but we ghosts, we rarely get a chance to really step out there and show off, especially on Christmas Day. But very thankful for Charles Dickens for destigmatizing ghosts and their role in the Christmas story. With that in mind, I'd like to move us on to the next act, and they are quite an act, ladies and gentlemen. If my producer over there is ready, we'll be bringing on Bad Medicine. Enjoy.
Are you feeling lonely, even though you're always surrounded by U.S. Marshals? Is it hard to find that special someone and provide testimony in an organized crime trial? Are you living out a new life for the rest of your life under government protection? Then you should subscribe to Witnesses Only, the only dating app for people in the Witness Protection Program. Download our app to receive a short list of local secret singles. You can browse their redacted profiles and swipe right if you like what you see. Join today to meet singles like John Doe.
I used to launder money as a tax accountant for a Chicago law firm, but I'm ready to begin anew in Arizona, especially now that my family thinks I'm dead.
While people are trying to find you, you could be finding your special someone, all thanks to Witnesses Only. So sign up to bond with people like Jane Smith and together discover new passions, such as raising show ponies in Colorado.
I don't miss kidnapping young women while working as a flight attendant for a cartel. Now, the only drug I smuggle is love.
We cater to all types of witnesses of any crime, murder, racketeering, even loitering. No matter the reason for your protection, Witnesses Only will help you find the right connection.
So, yeah, I've strangled a kid before, but I'm still a fun guy. Let's chat.
Witnesses Only, the only dating app for people in the Witness Protection Program. Brought to you by Bumble.
Wow, what an amazing, amazing opportunity for so many of the young people around the United States. That was wonderful. If I was a young person, maybe I'd use that myself. But I do want to talk about Mr. Reagan here. It's very unfortunate that he keeps coming in to our streams and keeps interrupting them. This is a meeting, very important business announcement, a very important announcement for you all. So I think it is very unfair that he's come back to haunt us as most Republicans who die stay dead. Regardless, we will proceed with this meeting as if he wasn't here, just like a ghost. You know, when I see ghosts in my house, I just say, "Shoo." I say, "Why are you here? Why do we do this?" Anyway, please go ahead and give a warm welcome to Erica Wusu and Eddie Rowley. Thank you very much.
Oh shit! Brand new Eric and Eddie! The streets been waiting for this information on meditation. Open your third eye and shut your trap.
I can see it with my eyes closed and a blindfold. Meditate till my mind's gone. I get my rhymes off the dome, you go to rhyme zone. We got diamonds in up there that y'all got rhinestones. I'm in the cloud like an iPhone. Spiritual top, I get my mind blown. Close my eyes and I'm in a whole new time zone. I already told you, bro, I got my mind gone.
When it comes to inner peace, I'm a beast. I don't need meditation books, I got this beat. I'm in the sensory deprivation tank till it gets cold. Sitting in the tub wearing Gucci blindfolds. The lights are low with the dimmer. I'm eating all my thoughts like the dinner. My inner conscious brighter than a beacon. My Apple Watch asks me, am I breathing? Me and my demons ain't speaking. My meditative practice is like playing with beach sand. My chill levels over 9,000. I even do some arms on the freeway. My mind, body, and soul are having a three-way.
I'ma meditate your boss, yeah. You can't pass me, I got meditate your floss, yeah. I'ma meditate your boss, yeah. You can't pass me, I got meditate your floss, yeah.
I can see it with my eyes closed and a blindfold. Meditate till my mind's gone. I get my rhymes off the dome, you go to rhyme zone. We got diamonds in our third eye, y'all got rhinestones. I'm in the cloud like an iPhone. Spiritual top, I get my mind blown. Close my eyes and I'm in a whole new time zone. I already told you, bro, I got my mind gone.
Add you to the stream. Here you are. Here.
Wow, I never heard music quite like that. In my day, it was the Rat Pack, you know? It was Luck Be a Lady Tonight. That's what we used to sing, you know? Now it's all these songs with lots of words, and that can be good too. But in my day, there were fewer words and a lot more laughs and a lot fewer F's in the song too, I have to say. That's something that was better about our day. Well, I'd like to introduce now the last act, and I have to say it's one of my favorite. Homeless, in particular, is something I'm very supportive of. My policies have created lots of homeless people, and look, they're doing wonderful things. Homeless fire party, everybody, get ready. Let's watch some homeless fire party, shall we?
Take a trip with me to the scary part of your mind. The part of your mind where you can't exactly see the monsters, but you know that they are there and horrifying. Imagine someone frightening you. Now imagine being frightened. You have been introduced to the feeling that quite possibly might be a close shave.
What are you doing? I'm sorry? You are! Honestly, leaving a hot tea kettle unattended! Who knows what could have happened? I don't really think it's a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Deals are for Donalds, you careless cockswaddle! What if you burnt perfectly good tea, lit your kitchen on fire, or set this whole apartment ablaze? I know life might be all teas crumpets to you, but some of us are taking this seriously.
A moment in time is what separates this reality from all others.
a magical and mysterious act manifested itself right in front of your very eyes. Imagine being so close to destruction that you could almost feel it. And the only thing stopping you from sheer hell is a close shave.
You were on.
Wow, another great video from Homeless Fire Party.
Pete says he has another video.
There's apparently another video, you know. A governor, a president, a Claus's work is never done. And I was all those things, including a Claus, which is what I am now. Unfortunately, we are running out of time. And can you just give me a second to talk something over with my producer? Who was that?
Pete Musto said that he has another clip that he sent to you. He said there was another video. He said, "Hey Johnny, are you not going to play the video?"
Okay, so we're going to take some time now because there's a video. Let's get Governor Cuomo over here to do a little bit of chatting. Cuomo, can you?
Okay, so sorry that was very close to the microphone. Apologies, I've been very loud. Basically, even though I am currently very much among the living and President Reagan is very much among the dead, and we are not friends, Mr. Reagan is going to be able to do the technicals, and I will be sitting here making sure to answer any of your questions that come up, making sure that Mr. Musto has the video that he sent in, which he claims he just put in. So, you know, it's going to be coming to you soon. I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas now that Santa Claus has been not only arrested, but also is apparently dead. So, you know, in that sense, it turns out we're actually not finding any video that was sent earlier. If you know Mr. Musto is watching out there, you might want to forward it to the Comedy Potluck email because it is not being found by the producers at the show. Oh, okay. Here we go. Looks like it was just sent in. A lot of things happening, a lot of things going on. This is a live meeting, ladies and gentlemen. So we just want to make sure that, you know, we're doing all that we can for you, for our guests, and for everyone watching, making sure that this is the best Comedy Potluck Christmas special that there ever was, especially when we're not, all together.
And now, St. Nicholas Incorporated presents a very special Christmas training video for new hires at Santa's Workshop.
Hi there, Elflings! My name is Twilliam, and I'm the Elf Resources Director here at the local Toy Fitters 302 Lodge, North Pole. You are all new to your positions here under Santa's cruel tutelage, but be aware that there are certain things, now that you have left the 8-month gestation period in your crystalline egg sacs, you will be responsible for.
Corporate culture.
There are 3 principles here in Santa's workshop. 1, punctuality. Santa has tortured and mutilated elves who are late more than 5 minutes 3 times in a row. 2, a jolly spirit. That is because Santa requires all elves to be constantly consuming pixie dust, preferably up the nasal cavity. It gives you pep in your step and gets you all the way through the grueling 16-hour workday. And 3.
Nobody fucks the reindeer but Santa.
Company policies.
You might be asking yourself, what happens if I get injured on the job? Well, the answer to that is we have a comprehensive medical center here that will attach a candy cane appendage to any arm, leg, or other piece of your body you might lose. So you walk around on candy cane stumps the rest of your life. Isn't that sweet? Some of you may be wondering, what is the North Pole's sexual harassment policy? Well, as you know, all elves are completely gender neutral. We're much like the Ken dolls we mold out of plastic. Got nothing down there. But you may find yourself in a sticky situation involving Mrs. Claus, who often sexually harasses pretty much anything with eyes and a face up here at the North Pole, which can include snowmen, gingerbread men, and also she is allowed to fuck the reindeer.
Career paths.
There are many classifications of elf out there, and you will be assigned one as soon as this video is over. I myself, as I mentioned, am an elf resources director, but you could be anything from toy maker, dollhouse assembler, stocking stuffer, or everyone's favorite, lithium mine elf. Can't have all those goofy gadgets without that special sparkle juice, can we?
I've been working down in the lithium mines for Mr. Santa for, as long as I can remember. And, it ain't the best job I've ever had, but it certainly isn't the worst. I mean, I'm a lithium slurry tester, so I get to put me little pink tongue on all the electric trodes as they come by on a little romp. But I do have a bit of the spork lung, and, I just know Mr. Santa, he cares about us. Every 5th Christmas we get a nickel, and every other day we get a swift kick in the arse, and it's about what we deserve, I think. My mum, she died in a collapse, and my dad died from shooting himself in the head from not having enough happiness in his heart. But as far as I'm concerned, that's not really a problem for me, because I get my happiness out of a bottle.
Santa may seem a little unfamiliar to you the first time you meet him. After all, you were educated via video hologram transmission directly into your brain during the 8 months you spent in your crystalline egg sacs. So, just as a warning, Santa has lost a little weight. Also, Ice Slice got into his hair and beard, but he still has his global network of near-instant delivery. Santa is nigh omnipresent in every home across the face of the earth. And now, as you're shunted off to your Christmas fulfillment warehouses, please remember that naughty and nice are only concepts that are really experienced by humans. Elves have no morality, and therefore life is meaningless.
And season's greetings to all.
Yeah, just stream, you're on.
Oh, that was one creepy elf, I have to say. Well, it seems like we've reached the end of the trail, and we're better off than we were 1 hour ago. But we're stronger, we're better, and we've left this show in good hands. Reagan Claus has brought joy to the whole world, and well, now it's time for Reagan Claus and old Nancy to go back to bed. But before we go, and before I get my midnight jelly beans, I'd like to sing that Reagan Claus song one more time. Hey, producer, do you think we could get that Reagan Claus song going again? If you could hit that play button. Yes. Oh, that's the song. Oh, I'm feeling the Christmas spirit. And Cuomo, Grinch, he wants to tear our country apart. He wants to put you inside and lock you up. But Reagan Claus is going to free you up to live your life the way you see fit. So let's sing this song together now. Here we go. Santa Claus is dead. The world has lost its head. We need someone to fill his shoes. Instead, we need a hero now. We need him bad and how. We need a brand new Santa, and I think he's sitting here now. Oh, Reagan Claus, Ronald Reagan Claus. Santa's dead, but don't you dread, 'cause here comes old Reagan Claus. Nancy's here to bring some cheer and give the sleigh a push. And if we crash, I'll hand the latch to George and Barbara Bush. Ho, ho, ho. There's so much more about Christmas than just Reagan Claus. Let's sing the songs of Christmas together now. Just watch those harsh restrictions and lockdown orders come down. It's time. So it's ready to round. Forget that social distance and give old Grandpa a kiss. 'Cause it's gonna be a grand old Christmas that you're not gonna wanna miss. Giddy up, hap, hap. Come sit on my lap and tell old Reagan Claus what you want. Tally-ho, 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 I go to rich people's homes. and dump the best presents on them and let the joy trickle down. Lisa's a people's country, so let's stop hiding away. Go on and cough on a stranger and then just go run away. The Cuomo Grinch will tell you that dangers lurk everywhere. Come on and be a patriot, don't be a pussy or a square.
I say to people when I see them texting and driving, I say to them, I pull up, I roll down my window, I say, hi, you are texting and driving. That is a violation of the law. I know, because I passed that law. Yay! Testing, 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 testing. Yay! Get the facts. Follow the data. Contact tracing. Yay! Contact tracing. Yay! You win.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming to Comedy Potluck.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, we love you. Thanks to the Midnight Gardeners League, Dana Flightman.
Thanks to Joanna Harris and Mike Bach.
Special thanks to Eileen Haley, Bad Medicine.
Thanks to Erica Wuso and Eddie Rowley.
And special thanks again to Homeless Fire Party. So thanks everybody for coming out. We'll see you next time on Comedy Potluck.
And we'll see you next year.
And we'll see you next year. Happy fucking Thanksgiving!